Hey folks, 1010 Noggin here. It has been a long and sleep-deprived day of technical issues. Couple minor game things, couple crashes, music cutting out, all that's pretty tolerable. Biggest issue has been some kind of problem in the stream itself where the audio has been delayed, not 200 milliseconds, not 650 milliseconds, not even 2 or 3 seconds. Like I timed it. It was a full 10 or 11 seconds the audio was off. I did some local testing and found it is not my Elgato card. It seems to be behaving fine. There's a little tuning you have to do. That's normal. So I have switched around some of my other settings, and I'm hoping that this fixes things. Why don't we go ahead and play a little bit and give it a try. All right, there we go. Right back where I left her. And yeah, so Teal Orca is playing on the PS5. So I'm looking across the way and I can see what it looks like over there. It's like I said earlier, it is gorgeous. The thing is, playing on the PS4 Pro on a slightly smaller monitor that's closer to me, I'm perfectly content with the way the thing looks. I have no complaints at all. It does look gorgeous though on the PS5. It looks pretty darn amazing. Like, would I get a PS5 just for that? Probably not. The only reason we got one is because A, they're available, B, the one we got was only slightly more than what they wanted to charge for a PS4 Pro at the time. So, you know, why not? Okay, I am going to do a little test here with the audio. I'm sorry to, my sister was giving me good advice this morning, basically going, look, you've waited forever to play this game. Just play the game. It's like, yeah, I know. But 10 seconds is too long, unfortunately. 10 seconds of audio delay is like, I can't believe people are... Thank you to all the folks who were watching earlier and sticking around and chatting, despite the fact that there was like the worst audio gap I've ever seen in a stream. Blech. All right, so I'm going to go and see what I sound like here. Maybe I will. It's not... There we go. Boy, I tell you, sometimes all the prep in the world, it's not going to be enough. You just got to roll with it sometimes. All right. Oh, beautiful. That's synced up. Okay. Time to get back to playing. Taking off those headphones. I also... Oh, man. It's a complex setup when you have to use a separate card for... anyway, there's a lot of stuff to set up. Let's ignore that and just play. I realized that I have been sort of ignoring one of the tools in my toolbox here because in the old game I never found a real use for it. I just never used it for anything. Pardon me. I think it's time to use it. Yelaterina. Dobra jutra.
Достигло цели им'ю виду зава задачі. Как й увеличить населення один позитив.
Oh. I forgot a town. Oh well, I got busy doing testing. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Who's that? Natalia. Okay.
Ето, порошок. Мерси час.
If anyone does happen to see some kind of issue with the audio synced again, though, please do let me know. Alright, I think I had one of the tools over here I was talking about. There it is, jackhammer. Main problem being, do I have enough room to carry it? I do. Okay. Oof, let's just try it over here. Oh, actually, there's a couple things I want to try. Again, I think one of these was in the original game, but I'd never heard of it. I think a lot of people just kind of missed it. Quickly. Make sure my audio's on. Looks like it is. Good. Okay, come on. Get out of there. Yep, there we go. So if you need to, like, there were a couple levels that, oh, nice, that I just kind of left alone. Because I didn't think I had anything that could get me up any higher, but no, you can totally use these things to climb. Or build bridges. Or climb. I thought that would build a bridge. Time to get the Ratashi here. We close enough? I think we are. He's come over to say hi. Oh, I didn't drop anything. Cool. All right. Well, there you go. It is the square button when you're holding an apple. Yep. Yeah, turns out we're not alone. A lot of people have been kind of fumbling with the controls. So one other thing I need to fix here is someone asked me earlier, what is the point of the police station? And I gave them an incorrect answer. I gave them an answer largely based on the old game, where the police station was primarily sort of a progress marker. It didn't really have a function. They have a function now. You can line up at them. And so, comrade list. Access the state database displaying information on all comrades in town. You've got report a comrade for bad behavior, which I'm curious to see how that goes. Informs authorities of traitors and issues a warning. Weapon lock. Restricts traitors from using explosive weapons. Action lock. So a lot of the griefing control is here. And then also, turret tuning. I don't know that I saw that one. State scientists will temporarily enable anti-Isverd turrets to fire a quick extra shot. Ratashi Smasher. Ooh. Oh, so you can just get rid of all of them at once. There we go. Request the immediate assistance of 2 comrades for 15 minutes, and it's cheap. Prioritize resource gathering. So so the police station is also how you control the AI comrades. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Really, really nice. Might seem silly, I don't know. I'm getting more excited about this game as I play it. And like I said earlier, I was kind of expecting to be let down, not because the game was bad, because I knew what the game was like, and we've been seeing a lot about it and stuff. I was more worried that I had just kind of inflated my fondness for it in my head, since it's easy to do when something disappears. But no, it is awesome. And they've just improved it. I don't think I can honestly say so far I haven't seen anything that makes me think, oh, why did they do that? I liked it better the other way. Some people are saying that. Some people don't like the squishy void around the islands. Some people, I think,
Slava Bogu.
Anyway, I'm not going to enumerate them all. I mean, there are things that other people are not going to be too crazy about, but the Grave 999 has left the town. I didn't even know I had someone here. See ya. Anastasia. So I'm short on wood again. Plant some more trees. Although I don't think trees... I used to think of these as like they were my favorite way to harvest wood. I just get a bunch of trees going. Right? It takes a long time to make them. Like, better to go out and just harvest them from an island, I think. Like, there's nothing wrong with starting them like I'm doing here to be able to use them in a pinch. But I don't want to make that the main way that I get them.
Рисунок е того мира. Очень показано просто. Поток реки Юки.
You don't say.
Безтовочтобо въздържевет. Или украсит. Где пишел этот мир?
That's too bad. I had my first visitor and didn't even know. I guess I missed one of the messages. Weird, when you clicked my video, it turned to a Justin Timberlake song. No, that was me. I've never even heard of him before. Yeah, that's my other alter ego. I've got a writing stream. I do 10-ton noggin. Also, I'm younger than I look. Like, you know, do a song and dance bit. It pays the bills. Alright, let's wait for the bus. And then you gotta let me know your town code once you're ready.
Oh, yeah. I have the code.
They actually have a... You need to get on the Discord. They have a place on the Discord now for posting your town codes.
Oh.
Anastasia is helping keep the town lit. And so is... Who are you? Sophia. Welcome back, sir. I don't know why. I've got my second wind. I'm going to say it's the coffee, even though I haven't really had any of it yet. It's just the idea of it. Play for a little bit here. And then, believe it or not, I've got some coding I have to do tonight. It's going to be really awesome code, too, programming this way. Okay, what else do we got here? What am I missing? Block unit, propaganda sign, protective wall, rounded lamp, step ladder. Like, I'm not really missing anything. So why am I not advancing? What do I need to do? Hear the bus. So how's the audio looking? I tested it briefly when I started the stream, and it did look better. So I think it may have been Restream. I think Restream may have been having some challenges. I don't know why, but if that keeps up, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. The good thing is it did prompt me to try linking together all of my different streams under one Restream account, where I can just turn different channels on and off and use the one paid account I have now. And it works. Is the game really hard if you try to play alone? Not really. Like before I would have said yes. Before I would have said it would have been like depressing and then, or frustrating and then depressing and then, you know, you abandon it. Like, it really wasn't meant to be played alone. This one, with the Comrade AI, they work really well. So you've got, like, little people that you can summon that'll work as AI. And you can go to the police station and direct them to do different jobs. Although I haven't had to direct them at all, and they've done pretty much everything I want them to. Like, they clue in to what you're doing really, really well. So, if, in fact, here, I'm going to have another Void. Sacred Vein, Vermilion Arc. Yeah, we're just going to do this one again. What? So drink it. You're not putting it in your bag, you're drinking it. What's the deal? Fine. Okay. So now that I know how to properly use the tool, I should be able to do this. And glad to hear, no pun intended, that the audio is good. Beautiful. So Teal, can you hear? Have you heard the Matryoshkas yet?
Yeah.
How do they sound to you?
Distorted and weird.
A little spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might try to run my Blue Snowball over to you so that you can just sit there and have a mic next to you while you're playing. We can do a dual stream thing. So Jamie, how's your neck feeling now? You said you had whoops, oh darn. You said you had a good idea of what it was. Is it feeling better? Okay. It's nice. Let's see. How do we make this thing go up? This is going to take some doing, getting used to like how it works. Sometimes it makes a bridge, and sometimes it goes up a level, and I don't know how to do which. Right now, I'm just going to burn through the thing and see what happens. There we go. Okay, so if I look up and do it. Yep, I think it's where you look. So if I'm looking down, bridge. If I look up, stack. Just started taking the antibiotics today, so not really yet. Okay. Well, that should kick its butt pretty quick, though. Yeah, I've got one lymph node on my neck that has been swollen since around the early 2000s. It just never ever goes away now. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, some people absolutely hate this whole thing where you have to build bridges. I love it. I like having one more sort of like constraint on what I can do and how I do stuff. Personally, I think it's fun. Now, here's the thing. Given that I have the AI folks in town, I shouldn't have to go back with the goods this time. So the supplies that you bring back will like start to fizzle and fade if they're left alone for too long. What should happen here is we'll give it a minute. They all hop on the bus, they go home, and then yep, the AI clones will just deal with it. Wrong one. Let's see. Yeah, so these things, the jackrammers or whatever they call them, I didn't hardly ever use them in the old game. So to me, this is why the whole idea of, you know, having the soft void everywhere around the islands actually feels like a better sort of a tuning. Because before in the game, you had tools that I'm sure people used them for things. Just for me, almost no use.
What do they do? I haven't tried it out yet.
They build a very small platform in front of you. So if you're like, you know, looking to get to a spot like the islands where there are a lot of separate spheres and that kind of thing. Uh-oh. I thought this thing was glowing. It is not, and now I'm in the dark. A flashlight? I do have a flashlight. Oh, touchpad, daily ranking. There we go. Oh, so they actually, yeah, they did some work. Well, the Grave 999, thanks for the help. I think that people mainly used the jackhammer before. There were people who got really, really, really good at building like really just crazy. You can actually build up really, really far. You can go up into the clouds in this game, and it'll just let you keep building. So there are a couple times where I had like a forest up on some platforms, like way, way, way up in the air. Not a lot of point to it, but it was kind of fun. So in the same way that there are people who are way more clever than I am who have figured out how to make Fallout 76 build system actually work like a build system, there are going to be people who take this thing who take it places that I just couldn't possibly imagine. And I am looking forward to seeing people's towns. How about we head towards that middle one instead, which I can't even see at this point. That's the one. Only got 12 of these left, so... Really? Nothing? That's surprising. But okay. That happens sometimes. I tell you, for all the Matryoshkas I'm hearing, I'm sure not finding any. Let's not use that again there. It must be up there. I'm going to get some wood from this island and call it done, I think. Whoops. Money. Just like Americans who just keep throwing dollar bills all over the ground just to tempt people into their system. Tempting me into capitalism. Oh look, I dropped some money. How are we doing now? I've got 2 shotgun shells left. Okay. Okay, so from here, whoops, uh-oh, get back up, get back up, get back. Get up on, oh, don't. Why won't you get up on there? You're totally tall enough to jump on there, but I guess if the ground is squishy, that kind of makes it hard. Ironically. Let's see. Boing. Nope. There we go. Which one to go to? How about that one? I've only got 4. We'll try. Walk too close. So that's the thing about the jackhammer. If you want to build up, look up in the sky, and then hit the button to start building, and it'll build a block a little higher. I think I want to go... No, I'll save that. We'll try this. So we can build some stairs with the shovel. Nothing! There's nothing here, man. I've been robbed. Like, I can hear them. I haven't found one of them yet, though. Get some void to... We'll use up this tool, and then I'll get some void to hit a drink on the bus on the way back. Just like in real life. What's that?
It's weird when you can hear them.
Right? I know. I am all over that right now. Like, I hear you. Where are you? I hear your creepy little voice. I'd like it to stop, so I'd like to... Oh, there are 2 of them right there. Hiding out in the same... Whoa, geez, not that. Okay, get down to my bridge. Actually, I'm only going to be able to take the one, aren't I? No, that's right. I can probably put one of them in here, too. Yeah, there we go. Made it. You want to play a lot? Well, it would be a lot of fun. Because you can also... Like, I know you like to play games where you just kind of do kind of crazy stuff. You just kind of build stuff to be silly or just to try it out or whatever. There's a lot of room for that in this. I don't always take advantage of it, but there's a lot of room to, like, build stuff kind of screwy and do what you want with your town. I don't know where that thought went or why it sounded like that. I worry about recommending it so highly because what I don't want is for someone else to try it and go, oh my gosh, what? This is boring. What is he like? It's not a boring game. It's not just me. There are lots of people who like it, but I've got this thing where it's like, I don't know. Oh, that's right. I was going to get a void to hold the bus. Okay, pick that up. Auto load. Don't leave without... Yeah, don't. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, good thing I hopped on. Didn't have time to buy my booze on the way back. Although I've been told it's a non-alcoholic carbonated beverage. Wink, wink. Because anything else, silly, would require a mature rating for the game. Huh? Oh, I don't know that that's why, but I imagine. Seriously, if we had alcohol consumption in the game, they would not have to explain that. I don't know. My AIs haven't cried yet that I've seen. Maybe you're a taskmaster. I love the buses in this game, and I want one. I want a little die-cast bus. Oh, propaganda is dropped. What did they blow up? Jerks. What did I loot? Did they destroy my... Oh no, police station's still there. I'm like, did they ruin my police station? Bastards. There's some capitalism lying there. I saw something fly behind me. Oh, both the stores are on fire. There's still people in there? Nope, they closed up shop. Understandable. Alright, this one first. Oh no, quick fix. Yeah, fine. We'll bribe the firemen to put it out. That's a good use of money. Give me one of those. So, I did not know this. But apparently those green gems... I can get that out. Oop, not all of that. Hold on. We'll just do this. Oh. Yeah, look at that. So you can use them in a pinch to save yourself if you're sinking. Sophia, why'd you drop the log? That's really interesting. I did not know you could do that. Helps to be in the chat with the guy who made the game. Alright, I think it's time to harvest some trees here. I've got lots of food, not a lot of wood. So speaking of Russian-themed ray-traced games, very specific, Atomic Heart had a new trailer not too long ago that I don't know what to make of that game. I mean, it looks fun to me. Let me see this. Oh! We don't have enough people. I gotta build more houses now. Nice. Whoops. All right, so we got 2 whacks with a pickaxe left, so let's grab another one of those. Do I have any? I don't think I have any just lying around. Jackhammer. We're not another jackhammer. That's good. How many do I have? Oh, I used that up, so we need one of those. And they destroyed my the little pad I used to revive people. So rescue. Why can't I remember that? Domicile. What do we need? Of course we need wood. We need 4 wood. I can do that. Let's also do a sapling. How much food I have? That's nuts. It feels like they tuned food to the point where it's a whole lot easier to maintain now.
Well, and also, you're helping a lot. It's very helpful to have.
The AIs? Yeah, the AIs are awesome.
Because.
Yep. No, totally.
Not impossible, but very, very hard.
It was a grind and a half. Like, it made you sad. It made you sad and tired a little bit. Made me sad and tired a little bit. Also fun, but also sad and tired.
Остров, как говорится, исчезли. Знаете ли?
So, I had been doing some Duolingo streams on my other channel. Just trying things out, and it felt really weird. I feel like learning Russian on this stream is now appropriate. Like Russian and Japanese both. So I'll probably be doing that sometime too. The first couple words of Russian are fun and not too difficult. As soon as you get into grammar, forget it. Like, it's going to be a nightmare. But it's the nightmare I choose. And I need more wood, so I'm just going to plant a couple, cut down a couple.
Так ме Бого. Куда пойти далеко? Рисунок е то го мира.
So I have sung Restream's praises for a long time, and today I was kind of wondering if it was one of the first times when I really would not. I was wondering if they were part of the source of my audio issues, and oops, oh good, they may have been. I don't know. But today I have to say that I actually had another really good experience with them. So I went ahead and paid them finally. They limited, reasonably so. They limited the number of accounts. Different things you can stream to for the free version now, to the point where it's like, well, I think I want to stream to more. And also, when you pay, you don't get the same chat delay as you do for the free version. Like, they intentionally delay the chat, so that's why I think for a long time it's been like, it takes me forever to respond to certain things. But anyway, so I'm using the paid version now, and I was thinking, oh, well, I don't really want to have to pay twice. I don't want to pay once for 10 Ton Noggin and once for my writing stuff. Turns out I don't have to. The way they set it up, you can just turn certain services on and off. So I can have one YouTube thing bound to my writing stuff and another YouTube bound to 10 Ton, and the same goes for all the other services. So bully for them for doing authentication correctly. That is just, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. They don't pay me nothing. They have been really awesome to work with, and their service has been really reliable, and you can do a lot with it. So if anyone is looking to do multicasting, that kind of thing, they're a good way to do it. The only other way I've seen to actually do it, honestly, is if you set up your own RMTP server in EU. Like, that's a lot of work. A lot of work, a lot of headache. I'm sure there are other services now. There almost have to be. Then again, maybe not. I'm always surprised by what people do or don't do. Can you create your own server for you and your friends now? Yes, you can. So, for example, I can send out my, well, half true, I'll say. So, this is my own town. This one won't go away. This is my town. I get to keep it. And I can invite people here, and it never closes. There's no ceiling on the number of citizens that you create. They just keep setting different goals. Now, what I want to know is, and I've not seen it yet, is whether or not I can spin up a new town that has a fixed goal. That's like the old game where we spin up a new town and invite people, and like it shuts down as soon as you reach 1,000 people or whatever it is. I don't know if that's in the game anymore or not. So, but right now, like, I've had one person stop by here. I've gone to help one other person out today, which I like the model. I like having a place I can go to where I can kind of work alone, but I really, really, really enjoy the social constructs in the game. So I'm hoping to find a little bit stronger team play element. I'm not really worried about it. I just haven't. I feel like I'm just starting the game, so there's still stuff I'm figuring out. There's a lot that has changed since the first version. None of it bad that I found, but there's just a lot of remembering stuff I've forgotten and getting used to some new things. So, make a domicile. But I've been having a blast all day. I've been playing this a long time today. Whoops. Let's do that. Whoop, nope. That's not it. I always get myself in that little knot. I gotta figure out how to get myself out of that. That ain't it either. Let's do that. Aha. There we go. Counterintuitive. Ta-da!
Što rano stava sem solce? Mir nečti originalna snova ničego nije videl.
Looks like that island's finally collapsing, which is fine by me. It was really hard to find anything out there. Culture has reached 2. So, yeah, I've been holding back on certain goals too much because I've been worrying a lot about being able to support a town that if I grow it too fast. Honestly, though, I think that's just going to limit all the other progress I want to make. So, okay, we have up to 30 now.
How do I find my number?
It is up in the upper right-hand corner.
Do I take a picture of it, or do I just
Like mine's been out on the stream
type it in?
on off again all day, so let me head over to the bus station, the subway, and see if I can figure this out. Are they offline? Huh, interesting. Update list, browse comrade list, change category. What's that? To high magnitude mandate towns, to deserted towns. Oh my gosh. Where do I enter a code? Is your town named Galutre Kolda?
Yes.
We're friends, so it finds it. I went to the bus station, the subway. Well, I'm heading towards you.
Oh,
Did you want to come to mine? Okay.
Greta.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Yay! Yay!
Nice.
Once again, beware the darkness, dear comrades.
You're gonna use up all your resources now. You need a lot of resources. What have you been doing?
building stuff.
Do you have a nearby island right now?
No, it's
You advanced really quick. Like, I took my time, and so I had 2 or 3, 4 islands that were all right by me, which was nice. I gotta figure out where your stuff is. There we go.
bigger backpack.
See, you have new comrades. In order for them to work harder, I have sent some tools. Collaborate with your comrades and restore humanity.
Good. Ellie. Hey.
Fun.
Well, the jumping's a lot more fun.
Huh?
Jumping's a lot more fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the PS5, the animation is smoother and everything. Why does she keep disappearing and reappearing? Really good question. That is how other players look in the game. It's part of the... It seems weird. Again, some people don't like it, but it's part of the mechanic for facilitating a particular kind of collaboration. Like, you can't see where one another are. You can't, like, we're sitting in the same room, so we can cheat and talk. But ordinarily, you can't talk to people or anything. So it's strange, but it actually works really, really well to force people to get very creative about how they organize things. So, for example, there's a store you can set up eventually where you can even buy stuff like paint that you can use to paint markers on things so that you can kind of direct people and, show them where stuff is and that kind of thing. But, yeah, they kind of put a limit on how much you can see. Oh, here comes an island. And then he said he dropped off some more. He sent some more tools.
Yeah.
She's just throwing them in a pile over here, so we'll just do that. Actually, I'm going to take that. Oh, no, can't take that. So I'm going to go over here. Look at my stuff. Put that one down. I'm going to take it and kick it off into the void. Go away. You're dead. New one.
A new island has appeared.
Oh, yeah. So everyone gets this one, it looks like. Do you have any lights? You do. I don't want to use your lights. However, it is very, very dark.
So dark. You can grab one of mine.
Yeah. Oh, there. Yeah, you got one there.
Don't
That's
you
cool.
have a light?
Huh?
You have a light?
I have a flashlight that's almost run out.
They just warned me to make sure to have guns.
Yeah, there are lots and lots and lots of Ratashi in there. I see you've made friends. Y'all need a rocket launcher. Huh?
When it says the island and it says times 27, we're gonna find 27 people.
Oh yeah, it tells you how many Matryoshka are in there now.
Oh.
Yep. So I'm gonna go back there to shotgun.
Yes, there are piles of them.
Pickaxe, flare, chainsaw. Good heavens, you have just piles of things lying around. Oh, there's a rocket launcher over here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, come get it.
Well, I'm at the island.
I know. Well, you don't have to. I'm leaving it for you because you. Oh, there are two of them. I will take one.
The ones the mother's group or whatever, kind of wasted them because I forgot how to use them.
You have to do that first. You just have to kind of go like, I don't remember what this is, and try it out, and then you know. It's like, and then you have regrets, but then you know. But yeah, regarding that feature, so a lot of players, in talking to the folks who made the game, were really pushing for like, well, how about if you're in the same like group of friends, how about you can see one another, and how about if you do this, or how about if you have a special list, you can see one another. And they were really, really firm about it. They were like, you know, Dylan Cuthbert himself, you know, the main guy who kind of designed the game, was like, nope. It is anathema to the game to be able to see one another all the time like that. Whoops! I didn't have my rocket launcher ready. Come on out.
Where did all those come from?
He has been sending you things to help out. Whoa, shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, okay. Come this way, you little bugger. There we go. And I destroyed our bridge. Got money. See, this thing will just keep making these little losers. Ah! What is up with me? There. Did it. Huh? Check near the center of the monument at the town center. I tried to like set it aside so you can find it.
I did.
The other thing about this is there's a certain mode of gathering that a lot of games are oriented around, where it's like load up as much as you can in your bag. Like we've been talking about that today. Like both of us have been like, I want a bigger backpack. And they are nice, but there's more of the game that's oriented around like, no, just like don't expect to carry everything back. throw it as far as you can. Come back for it later. Cannot remember.
There is one thing that's different that I noticed.
Yeah?
It used to be like if you threw stuff into the void, it would disappear.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't seem to. But it sits there on top floating.
Huh.
You know,
I haven't really
check it
noticed
if
that.
it's in the car, then, you know.
May as well use this. This is your town, yeah. Oh, you mean because of the points? I would suggest don't even, like, let's just try not to worry about that at all. You know? As much as possible. Just because it's going to be easier to get stuff done.
What was the last thing you said?
It's just going to be easier to get stuff done if everyone just kind of jumps in. It's honestly, to me, it's kind of a, like, focusing on certain jobs because of how much they pay. Again, more socialism, capitalism philosophy in the game, accidental or otherwise. It ends up being a problem because then you end up with people who, like me, who are like, oh, no one's doing this one particular job. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that job. And then you kind of end up being the only one who does that job.
Yeah.
And so you're doing something that's essential, but you're also behind everyone else. Sound familiar? It's like, just everyone pitch in, do the job you can do.
Those who disturb the peace of our comrades will face harsh penalties. Report them at once.
Yeah, lots of wood.
The first islands I got, that's what they were.
Yeah, they were for me too, but I was working on technical issues and stuff, and I waited too long, and they went away, and I kind of messed myself up. It's fine now. They do. I know. It's, like I said, it's, whoops. Oh, don't do that. Right as the flashlight goes out. I empty my backpack on accident, and then you hear this little bzzzt, and it's dark. Chakarnichin is calling on comrades in neighboring towns. I have my own struggles. Rejected by a projection clone. Maybe I deserve it. Hey, Jamie. Welcome back. Did I drop everything? That's what I had.
Oh dear. Probably gonna die.
Oh, yeah?
I fell in a hole and I have no light.
Happened to me earlier, too, yeah.
Didn't die. Yeah. Good.
It is dead now. Huh? Yep. You know, they can be a little dodgy. Yeah, this one has a lot of them. You just have to kind of get away from that front tunnel. Head up outwards, or I can't talk. Head up on the face outside.
I got you.
Look at all the wood. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back to my town after this and gather some resources. So what kinds of crazy stuff can you build? So the basic buildings themselves are what they are. You just build, you know, they look like what they do. There are different styles per town. The crazier, like, people building big stuff, they build them out of containers and blocks and using jackrammers. And so they build stuff out of the more sort of like general purpose things, which we're not seeing a lot of yet. Like, part of it is that thing I've been using to build those. Plus, see if I still have one. No, I don't. I think I may give that a try too here, actually. But there are people who spelled out things using the containers. You can combine some of the buildings with some of the blocks that you lay down so that you can then like plant stuff up on top. So it's going to be more constrained than something like 76, right? But again, it does allow quite a bit. It's not very restricted and allows a lot of room for creativity. We need get ready for. We don't have enough praise the danger of. Oh, hang on. You're dead and you're smoking.
Well, I threw out my helper.
Sorry, I didn't see you over there. Lying face down in the muck.
Alicia.
Okay, I will save that for later. Actually, let's head out here. Hello. Oh, jeez. Hang on.
It's okay. I'll do my state-sponsored revival.
Yeah, I cannot help you anymore, though. But I gotta go get some apples.
One of our comrades has made an ultimate sacrifice for us. One of our comrades has made an ultimate sacrifice for us.
Apples. Just forgot again. Oh, that's right. I remember these trees. They're like apple baskets.
Yeah, they don't fall out. They haven't fixed that problem.
Well, you can hop up in the tree and get them.
Don't have that hopping ability, apparently.
I don't have any special hop.
No, I mean, I probably could, but I suck at it.
Oh. fun to build. That doesn't take a lot. I'm kind of curious about that. We'll do one of those. Huh?
Something. Somebody made something.
What is that? Whoa. That's interesting. Ah, shoot. Can I move that thing? All right, fine.
How do you eat again?
Huh?
Eating?
Square button.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, there you go. So these are some of the blocks I was talking about that people build stuff out of. Because they're basically like shipping containers, right? So we'll cancel that. Okay, they look different in the picture. Like they were showing the little teeny version, not the one that's expanded. So kind of threw me off there. Where might we use this? Still can't. I don't know. There it goes. That's it. Ready to go. Stuck. Really stuck. There we go. Sure, why not? So you can use them for climbing. You can build big kind of agglomerative. That's the word that comes to mind. I don't know why. Structures out of them. Basically, stick a bunch of them together to build stuff. That combined with the ways of sculpting, like building the terrain blocks, is how you do the more freeform stuff. They would drop crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do sometimes,
Used to
just
be
not all the time.
all the time.
What else do I want to do? Fortitude? Strength.
There you are.
Why can't I pick that one up? Oh, that's why. One of your people had it.
Oh, and there's another one. You can find me. I'm out of tools.
You're out of what?
Tools.
Oh.
Can we whistle again?
Just found some dynamite. What kind of tool do you need?
Oh, anything would be good. Well, I guess I have a chainsaw.
I got a pickaxe. So where are you in there?
I'm kind of in the middle. And I haven't found a way out.
You want to meet me near the door or something?
I don't know where I am.
Because I'm in the dark now. I'm not cool with that.
Inventory heading shells complete.
There is a pickaxe outside for you.
I can't even find the outside, so.
Oh, some dole just rolled down. I presume you're up there somewhere.
No, I'm not. There must be
Oh.
little helpers.
Yeah, weird. Nugget just rolled out of his nose, basically. Is this island going away already?
Every time you pick up an Matryoshka, it
Oh, that was what that was. Okay. Now, I've seen that when I do it. I haven't seen it when someone else does it. So I was like, everything just sparkled. Like, I have no idea what that was. I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. Yep. Still in the dark, though.
I'm literally stuck.
I found the door.
Huh?
I found the door.
Well, that's good. I have a dolly on me. And some notes.
I'm sorry. Where did you put the Matryoshka recovery thing?
Near the treadmill.
Looks like it might have been destroyed. I think they're a little fragile. I've had to replace mine quite a bit too. Hurry and store three resources to preserve the town. Any will do. Store them at once. Money first. Gotta do that in a minute. Give me some apples. That's not an apple. Great work. Keep it up and you'll be a valued member of society in no time. Observe your comrades and mimic their diligence. As a reward, I've sent you a weapon. Ooh. My voice is so tired today. Ooh. Shotgun acquired. And I can't open it. What kind of shotgun? Looks like a slightly more fancy shotgun. Cool. Alright, now this. Over by the treadmill, huh? Received for getting 30 Ministry of Labor assessments. Nice. Excuse me. Let's go to small items. Jeez.
Oh boy. I'm getting stucker and stucker.
Where is it? Old country. Sure.
Pieskari săroiru. Pieskari săroiru.
That'll work. Where am I going? Trying to get into your PS4 account through the app and don't know why it's not working. I guess I can't remember what my password is, but it won't send me the email to reset it. Oh, no. My son was in that boat, and for my son, it was my fault. It's because I set up an email for him on a domain I owned, and then I let the domain go and didn't think about it. And then it ruined a bunch of stuff for him. Uh-huh. Did you find my recording?
No.
Okay, go look outside the, there's that little bridge I built up to the face. It's the ping tower here.
Своим трудом, как бриллиантом, и завтра светлая награда и будет нам. Любовь и мужество родителей впитаем, и станет Родина любимая сильней.
I was trying to tell you to turn the mic on.
As soon as I can.
Huh? No, that's cool. As you're able.
Мы не склонимся никогда перед врагами, но с товарищами будем дружно жить. Возьмем друг друга.
We're getting off the bus. Hello, bus. There we go. Wait. There's nothing there, man. It took me to an empty site. That happens sometimes. Like if an island has just recently sank back, disintegrated back into the void, the bus will still take you there. So you didn't end up like you hop off the bus, maybe you don't run straight into the liquor machine. Turn around, the bus is gone, and you're standing on an empty bus stop, and there's like nothing there.
Мы не склонимся.
It's taking forever for these islands to go. It's a little bit annoying. I don't think no. Grave of the Old Guard, and it's a picture of a man in the clouds. What could that mean? So subtle. So poetic. Yeah. Jeez. Getting attacked here. Excuse me. I tell you, between being up till like 5 in the morning and not being sure of what I was going to do with the stream earlier today, I was more stressed out of my mind than I think I realized. Way more certainly than I wanted to be for the opening day stream of this thing. Now it feels good. I don't know why I was so tense about streaming something, streaming a game. The writing streams have been going really well, and it feels like I'm a little bit more in my element there or something. I don't know. But now, I will be... This is going to be my thing for quite a while, I think. So, see how we're doing. Running out of power. I'm not good at building physical things, and I say this every time I get on here. I think I need to start just passively looking around for some like really big, high current electrical hardware, like those big rocker switch type. Not really a rocker switch. What do you call those things? Big like latch switch thing that you use to turn something on or off, where you actually have to move it a full 180 degrees from one side to the other. Figured get one of those, strap it down to a board, and make a little mount for a PlayStation controller down there. That all it does is put one teeny little sort of like a rubber like contact on the knob to move the thing up and down. So then you can run this thing just by moving that lever back and forth. Because honestly, I think keeping it in line is going to be a whole lot easier with a large muscle movement than it is with my thumbs trying to position these things. That was almost spooky. They're all just kind of like... Audio's broken again.
Oh yeah, my audio just broke too.
Oh, phooey. Did it turn off all the way?
No, it's just when I'm talking to this little person.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at least it's a common bug and easily reproducible. That means that hopefully they'll be able to get it ironed out pretty quick without a lot of headache on their part either. They have a forum you can go to report issues, by the way.
Okay. I just ate a bite.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, and then you'd low.
Oh.
You didn't know?
I did not remember that was a thing.
No, I didn't. I never did that in the old game. There was that, and there was the green crystals hardening the void that apparently lots of people did not know about. We got by without it. But yeah, being able to make yourself glow for a short time, super handy.
Wow. Look at me.
Right?
I'm glowing here.
What am I striving for here? What am I doing? I just want a new island. The one out there. I don't want to. It requires rocket launchers, and I just nah. Is there anything interesting here? I worked with Adaria. Spelled differently, but you know. Oh, that's cool. These are all tool things, but I just don't need them quite yet. And I don't have a place to store them. So I'm not allowed to get those yet. Let's see what's going on. Let me report my toil, and then see if I have enough points to spend on something. Oh.
Now, how do you know the other people aren't real?
So if you hit options, you'll see players too. That's you and one other person.
Oh, gotcha.
Other than that, I think sometimes you kind of wonder. Huh?
I thought you said something about how they didn't have last names.
Well, no, I just said that they named them all. They named them all. It was more the opposite thing I was saying, where they name them and they wave at you and they act like people. So, which I think is adorable.
Do you have an island? Oh. That is very far away.
It is, and it's not a great one to work on. But hopefully it won't last too much longer. And
Sushi?
no, it's that's what I was saying. It's basically called the Grave of the Old Guard, and it looks like God in the clouds. Yeah, I'm like, okay. I mean, hey, it could be something else entirely. Maybe I'm just being negative.
When I leave, can I have a fruit? So I can
Yes, I was going to do that at your place, and I totally forgot. So, bummer.
Thought to bring it.
That's okay. I mean, we'll be around for a while, I'm sure. We can give one another fruit. I was going to turn that into a marriage joke, but there's none that I want to say online. Like, just let it stand like that. We've been married 30 some odd years. We can give one another fruit. I was like, I don't want to know what that means.
So I shouldn't go out there, you don't think?
No, don't take a look if you want. There are Ratashi up in the clouds,
Okay.
and they require rocket launchers, and I don't have one.
I still have some left. What did you do with yours?
Oh, I put one of them back because I did a little chore in your town and got a better shotgun, like as a gift. So I held on to that instead.
Is there any mic stuff we can do here? Like we can start a party?
What's that?
Can we talk on mic?
Hang on. We're on mic.
I can't hear you in my headphones.
Oh, it's not like that. I'm not in the game. It's only going out to the stream.
I was wondering, is it possible? Or do you have to do it the way
I would have to get yet another mic. Instead, we can do that later. Absolutely. Like let's plan to set that up because I've got another mic I can use to hook into the PS4.
So you can't just have headphones on? It doesn't work?
No, the headphones I'm using have to run into the monitor, not the PlayStation. If I plug them into the PlayStation, it mutes the audio going to the capture card and kills the audio on the stream, which today would have been an improvement, frankly, but everyone just sitting around kind of idle. It's kind of weird.
This is the cloudy guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I don't have a jetpack. How am I supposed to get over there?
That's what I've been using the jack rammer for.
I only have a jackhammer, and it makes, like, inclines. It doesn't make flat things.
Okay, so let me see your jackhammer. Yeah, that. It doesn't do incline, but you can build stairs one at a time. Here's the trick to it. So go to where you want to put one. You only have a couple left, right?
9.
9? Okay, well, try. So yeah, kind of face where you want to go. But I would go to the smaller one there, yeah. Now look up. Now, if you're in the spot where you want to put it down, now without looking down, yeah, do... What?
That's what mine keeps doing.
I'm very sorry. That's a new thing. I did not know. Buh, okay. I am so wrong. Let me show you how to do it. Buh.
You don't have a town hall?
I don't.
Why?
Where did you get yours?
I built it.
It hasn't shown up.
That's where you go turn in your points, right?
What the heck? Hold on. What am I missing here? Okay, let me... I have a Ministry of Labor.
Oh, is that different than a town hall?
Yeah, that's a different thing than a town hall.
I guess I don't have a town hall either.
I'm like, how did you do that? I think, in all honesty, I think you have better instincts for this game and a lot of games than I do.
Have a town hall.
Huh?
I might not have a town hall.
No, I know. I'm just saying that I would not have been surprised if it would have been like, well, I just did the thing and the thing and the thing, and that's how you do it. And I'm just like, I have apples. So when I go to the workbench and look at buildings, I have domicile, treadmill, Ministry of Labor, which I can't build because I already built one. The Matryoshka Resty Pad, Union Shop, Military Supplies, Police Booth. Oh, People's Church. That's, I think, one of the other things you have to build. So there are the other buildings you have to build first, right?
Yeah.
And that one is now new. I don't remember seeing that. So I have the materials, but a town culture of 3 is required, which means I will need to... seeing something here. Okay. I'll need to get more... I'll need to hatch more babies. You know, grown-up Russian babies. Okay, I give up trying to buy this through the app. I can't get the email for some reason. Oh, that's no good. I hope you get that worked out. That's that can cut off access to your account entirely, which you know. Don't need me to remind you. Like if you're already signed in on the app, or not the app, but the PlayStation, like don't sign out. Maybe see if we can get it to send you an email or something. Oh, new island. Okay.
There's a new island?
New island, and it's the colored globes.
Okay.
Classic.
Okay. I'm wasting a lot of materials out here trying to figure out how to build a ramp.
Yeah, the jackhammer I found built flats.
Ah. Yeah, no.
Interesting. Like, it totally makes sense when I think about it. I did not use the jackrammers much at all in the old one. But they are, I think, more or less essential here now because of the goop, the void. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought you were...
No, it's all good.
I'm trying to buy Voidka.
Yeah. Oh, but it tells you your pockets are full?
Yeah.
I don't... That seems like a bug to me. Like, you don't put it in your pocket. Why would it matter? So take something out of your pocket, buy it, drink it, throw the bottle away, and then... I mean, it'll probably yell at you for, like, littering or whatever at some point. I don't know. I don't care. On the bus.
The recycling program doesn't work. Have you drank Voidka?
What's that?
Как принято.
So I do that and it just puts it right in front of the machine.
Родителей спитаем, и станет Родина любимая сильней.
I may have. So, and in my town, too. Oh, Devin, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate that. Man, I'm trying to get a better event panel so I can see those things when they happen. Yes, it's, you know, so I actually used to use a thing called player.me. And it has been long enough since I've used this account that I went to set everything up again yesterday and saw a bunch of weird, like, whoop, wrong place.
Not on the bus.
Yeah, I'm on the bus now. But anyway, I saw a bunch of weird web errors in OBS. I'm like, what is that? And then I remembered, oh, it's probably that. And I'm like, well, that doesn't look good. And sure enough, I went to visit their site, and they had a nice little thank you message. We're like, yeah, we have to close our doors. They closed back in like April of 2022. I always feel bad for that. Like, they were, especially in the early days, they were, again, another company that was really good to work with. They were small, just building their customer base, and so it was a good time to worked with them because they were really personal. Like someone would hop on there at all hours, and you're probably talking to the dev at that point, But it started to kind of go south, unfortunately. They started having lots and lots of issues. Their YouTube integration just flat out broke, and I never saw them get it fixed. And it kind of did them in, unfortunately. I don't think it's just them, too. I mean, I can be harsh. I think I used to harsh on them quite a bit when they started having problems because I was so frustrated by the fact that I wasn't getting notified when people subscribed. But that's not really an excuse. You never know the whole story. But yeah, it was sad to see him go. I hope whoever worked there is on to bigger, better adventures. I don't. I know. I have a parasol in one place. That you get that at the home store. Kiss of Flame. Hey, come here. Bunch of stuff on it. Ornament Grounded is what this one is called. I love finally hearing the names of all the different islands. Yeah. Well, kinda. I never stopped. Ooh, there we go. Back up. Huh?
Dylan's watching. Does he know that sometimes the narration isn't coming through?
I started to report one thing this morning. No one responded to it because, well, honestly, I think they're probably overwhelmed by reports because there are a lot of people playing. They have a forum to sort through all that. They don't want to deal with it on the Discord, understandably. And also, I'm pretty sure they're all hungover. He said they were going out drinking last night in celebration. I'm like, okay. We'll see you in a few days. I want to be very clear that is made up. They did go drinking. That's not made up. But the whole being hungover thing is made up by me. I do not know anything. It's one thing to make a just passing joke. It's another thing when I don't know. I don't want to do that. Oops, again. Oh, nice. I thought it broke for a second. Someone found a Matryoshka. I like that feature. You get the little rumble and everything, so you know, kind of like, hey, someone found one. Oop, right over your head.
If you happen to need an incline, let me know. Or a decline, I guess.
Sure. If you happen to need a flat or to, slow stairs. Let's see. I could add people's names into my world for a stream or something. Add people. What did I think I lost the context. Rumble. I do want to try playing on the PS5 just a little bit at some point. I'm really curious to know how they compare in terms of the haptics. Like, they may not be different at all, for all I know. They may not have built that in. Oh. Am I playing online? I am playing online, actually. So, I mean, the person I'm playing online with right now is sitting about 5 feet away from me in the same room. My wife and I are playing together. We used to play this game when it was originally out a lot on weekends and whatnot. So we've been waiting for the big release. Finally here. So, yep, I'm playing on a PS4 Pro, which is even that is awesome looking. She's playing on a shiny new PS5, which is even more awesome looking. It looks amazing on the PS5.
It goes backwards. I don't understand.
Huh?
The incline thing.
Yeah, I don't. You have to kind of fiddle with that one. I don't know. Like I said, I found that by moving, like looking up and down and then building, I got different results. So, just try stuff. See what it does. Here comes the bus. I'm not getting on it yet, but... Okay, don't slow down a little bit on the Matryoshka. Because if you take them all, the island will go away.
Oh.
And we won't have all the resources. And it would be good to get some more of the wood off of here. So get them all but one if you want.
How many is here?
Well, it'll show you. Like, right now there are 4. Why do players disappear if you get close to them? That is just a built-in intentional aspect of the game. You cannot see other players all the time. You only get glimpses of them when you're in proximity or there are certain events. You have a whistle that you can blow to see if anyone's nearby, but you can't just see one another all the time. I think part of it may have been originally that they were using it to help like performance, but it wasn't just a performance issue. Dylan Cuthbert, who designed the game, seemed to have very strong feelings about the idea that it was part of the social mechanic that you just couldn't see one another. It's kind of the same principle that you see in Death Stranding, which I've only played a little bit of, but that idea of there being a social element to the game, but it's not there all the time. It's not like a typical multiplayer game. You can only interact through ways that kind of benefit one another. So yeah, that's my wife who just came up. That's Tia Lorca. But I'll only get to see her at specific times. And so if I do... Well, I'm not going to do that. We'll do that. Nope, she's done. So I'll blow the whistle. She really left. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. So now we do this. There you go. And now we need lights. Yeah. There's one out there on the big dome.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, okay.
But you can come be by it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's go huddle.
But I just don't want you to take it away.
No. Well, I am going to take it away. Ah, I fell in a hole. Not a deep hole, though. I'm just putting it here so I can cut this down.
Okay.
I have one more chop left on the chainsaw. But anyway, yeah, so the whole thing with people disappearing and having, like, normally when you're playing with other people online, you can't chat or anything. They have some devices in the game where you can do very limited, very primitive kind of message construction. What'd you do with it? Oh, there it is. Like, where'd it go? I'm blinking. Okay, you want to grab it and we'll head back? Oh, I'm so in the dark. Where are you? You go and set it down somewhere and I'll run towards you.
I don't remember where the bus platform is.
Me either. I think I see my bridge I built. Holy cow, it's dark. No. It ran out.
Where am I?
Put down the light if you need to. I'm now at the bus stop. I managed to find it in the pitch black. And this happens even if you play single player. Yeah. Yeah, like the AI that'll come and help you out will also be invisible most of the time. And Jamie said, okay, I figured out the email thing. Your brother used his when he set it up. Oh, that's Andy. Nice. So all this time you're buying games. They're just on his email. It's no big deal. There we go. Now we huddle. Yeah, good haul. And you're over there. I know. Now it's, yeah, daytime's coming, so.
Right here.
What's that?
I'm gonna leave my light kind of to the left.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, that's fine. Bye.
Okay, I stayed. I thought you were going back.
Сторожинство.
I'm here again.
Should have brought.
You can't yet.
Oh.
Yeah, the Edel thing. Last I heard, people have not figured that out yet. What's the use PlayStation Plus in this game? He even said, "Why would I do that?" Force a habit. So PlayStation Plus is only for, yeah, network play. Like if you want to visit other players' towns and that kind of thing.
I have to be revived in town unless. Are you out here?
Oh, I'm here. Yep, I
You're
see
out
you.
Points probably, huh?
Nope. Oh, do it. Yep. Circle. But so PlayStation Plus is only there if you want to play online, which I encourage because the multiplayer aspect is really fun. But it is totally possible to play without PlayStation Plus in single player mode. You're just limited to your town and playing with AI. It's still fun. It's still a really good game. It's just, it's going to be missing certain things. And there are certain elements in the game that you won't have access to. There's a new feature called a monolith. Monoliths, I've not seen one yet. They're new. They were not in the old game. They will turn up, and then it takes usually 2 or more players to activate them. When you activate them, they can modify islands. I think they might be able to modify your town somehow. But it's the sort of thing that you won't really have access to if you are a single player, just because you don't have enough you. Instead of like standing in the muck and digging. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to get into this one. Like, let me build a bridge. But no, so my wife and I played the original one quite a bit. Yeah. No, the ones that build the flat blocks are awesome. They're super, super handy. What is it? Does it have a different name even?
Jackhammer Mark
Yeah, sure.
II.
Huh.
Create-
That's okay, so it just says it in the description. But anyway, I was going to say, I played the original. I was a huge fan of the original. I mean, I was excited about it when it was still, like, it was announced for one of the game technology conferences. Can't remember which one they announced it at. And it looked weird and different and unique. And I was like, oh, yeah, hell yeah, totally into this. Let's see it. I happened to catch some of the alpha testers online on YouTube when they were still playing very, very early builds of the game. And it just looked so cool. And played it, and it was really, really awesome. It got absolutely trashed in the media. A lot of players did not understand it. You know, even now, there are people who don't like the whole idea that you can't see other players and that kind of thing. And I get that, you know, to each their own. If there was any chance that you would like the original at all, they have made so many good improvements to this one. Some of them, again, some players don't like. So this is called the Void, right? The white stuff. And notice how I'm sinking into it. I will die if I stay there, so I'm not gonna. It used to be the case that the islands did not have that soft void around them. Oh darn, I missed. Oh well. They'll get taken back eventually. Oh, town's out of power. Next bus, I'm gonna head back. But anyway, so now, like, just to get around even some of the simple islands, you have to build these bridges and that kind of thing to get from spot to spot. Personally, I love it. It's another way that it encourages creative use of the tools it gives you in the games. The tools are very sort of, like you see, these bridges I've been building and stuff. They're kind of open-ended. You can try a lot of different things with them. She has a different version of the tool I've been using that, instead of building flat pieces, build sloped ones. And so, yeah, there's an awful lot of stuff you sitting in the hole. There's a lot of stuff you can do. What am I trying to say? I can't play and talk, apparently. It encourages a particular kind of creativity and strategy that I enjoy. I personally find it relaxing to play. It does not feel super grindy like a lot of games, even though it's all work-based. You're literally just going around and doing jobs and taking care of your town and doing a long, save the human race kind of game. But I love the art, the music, the gameplay, the creativity. Obviously a huge fan. I'm very, very glad it's back. And like I said, for someone who played the original, I'm also pretty impressed with the changes that they've made too. I ramble when I play. I get an idea in my head, and then it comes out, but I don't notice that it came out, and so I say it again as I'm running around. I just gotta wait for the bus. This is another thing that, honestly, some people hate in the game. You can't just take off. You gotta wait for the bus to go back to your house. I like it. It has a certain element of, I don't even know what to call it. It's not so much realism, because, look around. It's not based on realism. It just has a certain vibe, a certain aesthetic that if you like it, you're really, really going to like it. My wife Teal was saying, I want a jetpack. There are jetpacks in the game. You can get jetpacks so that you can more easily get up to those spots. There's no way we're getting up there right now. But that's fine. You do what you can with the tools that you have until you get better stuff. And the different tools work really creatively too. Like the jetpacks are actually a lot of fun to use. You can also fall from a great, great height if you aren't careful. Oops, that's too close. I just saw Matryoshka. I cannot say that word anymore. Matryoshka. Part of it is fatigue. I don't know what the other part is. Oh, looks like someone hopped on the treadmill in town. So the fact that the town ran out of power and now has power again is actually a good example of that. The AI that they've added to the game, where you'll have these AI characters that'll show up and just help you out in different ways. And they're very good at figuring out what's important and what needs to be done. I haven't had any problems with him yet. The official Q Games Discord has a Tomorrow Children channel in it. Highly recommend it if you're into the game at all. And so Dylan Cuthbert, the guy who designed the game, was talking today about how he likes to play fetch with the AI, apparently. So you can pick up resources and throw them. They'll go and grab them, like bring them back or something. I don't know. I missed the bus. Bye.
Bye. Oh,
It said Teal Orca has left the town.
why? They're not dead.
Did your game
Oh, I think
crash?
I
'Cause you are just going to town on that. Well, just restart and shut down the game, and it's day one. Day one bugs. It is still frustrating, though. I know. Hiya! No. See if I can get some wood out of this. Don't have a chainsaw. Really? Yep. Wait, not there. Right there. Huh? Uh-oh. Check your network. That might be the other problem.
letting me go to my town.
Your town is local.
Oh.
Yep, might be time. I think the game favors semi-frequent reboots at the moment. I trust that they'll get that worked out, but until then, it's going to be a little touch and go. I mean, it's not bad. I've been playing literally for almost 12 hours today. Don't judge me. I don't play games that much usually. There it goes. Yep, mine just crashed too. So knew that was coming. So we'll keep the intermission on for a minute. But anyway, yeah, there have been some crashes, It happens. It's kind of the nature of software. You would think that, and this isn't a comment on Q Games, it's more a comment on the platform, that if you provided ample hardware for test purposes and whatnot, that you would be able to get by that. But it seems like there's enough. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm surprised that there's that much variation in something that is supposed to be a standard off-the-shelf component, that it could lead to these kinds of day one bugs. He doesn't know the password, so when we go to reset it, he used a random day for the birthday, so we can't... Oh, good heavens. Oh, jeez. Have you bought stuff on that account? Like, have you bought a lot of games on there? Let's see if they have any updates yet. Probably not, I'm guessing, but I'll check. Wondering... You haven't bought any. Well, okay, well there's that at least. Like, I know you probably have trophies and there's probably a lot of other stuff on there, but I don't know. It's just me. It feels less important than if you'd like built up a game library and it turns out you may lose control of the account. That would absolutely suck. DNS server did not respond. So we're having some kind of network issue here too. which is weird because, the stream seems like it's still going. It's not reporting any issues. We're good. So I'm going to restart the PS4. Oh, man. So I was up. I'll go ahead and show this thing that I did last night. It's lame. I don't do this normally. I don't make videos and all that, but I had an idea for a video that I wanted to run. All I needed was a 4 or 5 minute video to run as part of my intro to the stream. And I happen to have a 4 to 5 minute video from the game, from the original release, that was just the train, the subway going through the tunnel. And it would have been perfect. And I would have played that and it would have been fine. And then I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool if, and I started adding things to it. And it's not very coherent, like it's a little weird, but I like it. It was a lot of fun to make. So while we're waiting, let's take a look at that. Let me get that loaded up here. I'm going to mute my audio so you can actually hear it maybe. It's going to take a long time to get to the first part where there's any noise. But this part with just a countdown timer, which the countdown timer is wrong, so ignore that. But this was all it was supposed to be, was the old 10-ton Noggin TV with showing us on the subway back to the Void in the Tomorrow Children. And then, like I said, there's other stuff. It's not a big deal. I don't want to oversell it, but Oh, your level 50 something Fallout 76 account. Yeah, nope, that counts too. That's a lot of time spent. Man, I wish I knew about their accounts in particular. I'd try to suggest something for recovery. It would be worth contacting them and saying what happened, just to see if they might want to do some kind of additional verification so that you can recover it. You don't want to lose that. So, anyway, gonna mute here for a minute.
Rezultati čast človečeskoj razi. Od kraja temnote taže krik naroda slyšen sejčas. На дух народа и возвышенное. Это попытки сублимируется. Говоря, как должное вообще. Центов каждый раз, когда это. Ljudi mira stremicija privrženi bespokojstvo. Duh naroda rastaju v void.
Sorry, I was talking. I think it looped. I didn't notice.
Spiders.
Okay. So I'm going to play for just a little bit more, and then I'm going to call it a day. Because again, roughly 12 hours of gaming is enough. And I need to, like, physically take care of myself. So I'm just going to kind of look around town and see what's what. We were sending a lot of stuff back to town. I kind of hope it all made it into the, like, where it was being delivered to. So... No, yeah, same here, soon. Oh, but it's been a fun day. Especially the latter part where I wasn't fussing around with audio issues and stuff, but... Oh, yep, there's a ton of Metro... Oh, okay. Well, I'm at least going to hang around to develop whatever the Metro Yoshida, like, film.
That's how they get you.
What's going on? Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, don't carry it on one by... Yeah, I know. I have this one job to do.
You had one job.
I'm kind of wondering if they blurred the lines between other players and the AI on purpose. I mean, they must have, right?
Yeah, so
They could have given them like robotic names and the whole thing. And it wouldn't have been nearly as fun. Like I'm surprised to find that I actually have some attachment to the AI. I kind of like it when they say hi and stuff. It's weird. This might seem weird, but if you get really good at this, you can. This is actually very often. Whoops, I'm not good at it yet. Can be a faster way to haul stuff around. Is this game big like in disk size? I think it is. I want to say. I should know that. Somewhere between 4 to 6 gigs, somewhere around there. It's not huge. Still can't. Get my little helpers to put stuff away. Throwing toll at all the inhabitants. So the thing is, if you throw well enough and you actually land in the spot where the stuff goes, so Huck. Oh, it landed on a box, so that didn't count. Okay, fine. If it lands on the ground, it counts, and it'll just register it and add it to the resources. So that can be kind of a fun way to do it. There, like that. I better get you guys cooking. Come here. Put you in the easy bake. Yeah, it's a really small game in terms of just like resources, file size.
Almasi Brteki Lovdi.
Another one of those cooking. Yeah. What happened? There we go. Not sure what happened there.
Scherb. Sto gorlo per Roslo. Gotovi nasit vrema. Stekla laboje. Bubejda mejo. Uscherb. Sto.
So if you download it, if you're playing, because I'm gonna have to wrap up pretty soon here. It's not gonna be very long. If you're playing and you find yourself getting stuck, a lot of the time the answer will be some combination of keep gathering resources, keep hatching people, keep looking for the dolls to make more people, or keep making new kinds of buildings. Those three things, I think, are probably good general guidance. And so if you feel like you're not progressing, just go, do I have enough resources? Start with the buildings, actually. Like, can I build a building that I don't have yet? No? Oh, I'll probably need resources for that. At the same time, like, is my population growing? No, go get people. Oh, can I add people to the town? Nope, probably because I don't have enough houses, which means I need to build, which means I need resources. They're all connected, and it'll keep you moving through the game. Because they aren't, frankly, always very clear about, like, we were just talking about the town hall earlier, where it's like, wait, you have a town hall? It's like, oh, don't you? It's like, no, I've not figured out how to build the town hall yet. You don't actually have it. My point was is that there's a sort of undocumented progression tree that you just kind of have to feel your way through. It's not all that complicated. It's just you have to keep looking. But that's it. Resources, people, buildings. And as you add new buildings, you're going to find that that adds new things like new tools or new weapons or just odds and ends of other things too. So it all kind of keeps it in a cycle. The nice thing about the cycle in this, though, is it's not very rigid. That's one of the things that in a lot of other games I think makes it feel more like a grind, is that, like, you don't have an option. If you want to do the thing, you've got to go get that one other thing. And so everyone has to do the same thing. You have to go through the same steps over and over again. Are you sitting on top of that hatching one? Sorry, having a little... Yeah, could you get off their head, please? You love them, I understand, but you need to step off them. Lady's trying to hatch the Matryoshka. Oh, look, your twin. I made another one of you. For all that effort, they don't look like much. I don't remember seeing one like you before. Are you new? Well, fine. You're definitely new.
Gotovi nasi
Boing.
vrema, stekla labaja. Gorjaki pod
Another
sleju,
one.
ljubom sluja, koču proza sija. Budget!
Good heavens. Almost there.
Ne prilastu
Ето,
rekori
хорошо.
vat.
Мерси, час.
Get all those done, and then I'll go get my toil, and that'll be that.
Gorjaki pod sleju, ljubom...
To change my clothes while I'm waiting. That way, when I start the game again, I'll be surprised. I will be surprised at how I look. I don't know. There we go.
Sto gorlo per rozlo. Gotovi nasi
Спасибо.
vrema, stekla labaja. Io,
So you can see, like, that one, Dobroya, is, I think, actually something like good
Dobroye?
morning in Russian. Like, some of the phrases they use... Whoop, surprise. Some of the phrases they use are, if not Russian, pretty close.
koču spad božle. Šumi pripijemi le broznu požlo.
I think it's nice, too, that the different items that you can wear aren't just cosmetic
Elettricità,
things.
nimbratra miena.
The difference, like, they have variations on a theme within each one, but they actually give you different abilities. So, like, I've got more strength and that kind of thing right now. I think I can actually go ahead and we'll wrap this up while that one is still cooking.
Elettricità, nimbratra miena.
Should be a pretty good day in terms of toil. Number one in Meeville. All right, I think that's it.
Uscerb,
My house.
sto gorlo per rozlo.
Okay, so yep, I'm gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I've been streaming or working on something related to streaming that pretty much all day. 12 hours. I'm all done. It was a lot of fun though, and I will be streaming this not tomorrow, but probably the next day after that. So I will see you then. I will see if I can post an actual streaming schedule or an approximate one. Anyway, it's fun to have 10 Ton back too. Like, I actually have some bigger plans for him. I'll share those stories for later. I've been looking around for. Is there only female characters? Yep. Everyone is a clone of the same person. So another kind of a weird aspect of the game is that everyone looks the same. You're only really distinguished by the clothes you choose, and you can wear different pins and that kind of thing, but that's it. That's what you get. So there's a little bit of a backstory that you are probably... There's a guy that you see in the beginning on the TV. You're probably a clone of his daughter. So, suggesting that maybe he's the one who messed everything up, and he may have lost his daughter in the cataclysm. But anyway, yeah. So plans for Tenton, trying to get back to where I actually have an avatar on screen, and maybe I can do some other fun things with the account, make some games and that kind of thing for people to interact with. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun too, and good luck with the account. Hopefully that works out for you, and get all that straightened out. Have a good night, and I will see you again before too long. Take care.
Nisha.